Hello there everybody. Today we're going to be doing a taste test of bottled water versus tap water. I have 4 bottled waters lined up here. Springtime, Aquafina, Dasani, and Deer Park. I do not know which one of these bottled water is in which of these cups, and then tap water is one of these. So I have cup A, B, C, D, and E. I have no clue which water is in what cup, and I'm going to rate them on a scale of 1 to 10 on how good I think they are. So let's get started. First, cup A. It tastes there's a slight taste that tastes like many bottled waters. It kind of tastes like plastic almost. It tastes like just a little bit. It just has a slight aftertaste that it's good water. It's just there's a slight taste that takes off some points. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna have to give this an 8. Very decent water. Now, next, moving on to water number B. Letter B. There's just this taste that kind of burns the back of your throat, just a tiny tad. Just a little bit. It's almost as if somebody put in a hair of spice in the water. Just in the back of your esophagus, you just get this slight tingling sensation. This water, I would probably not really want to drink. Scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it a 4. It's decent, but there is just something about it that I don't really like. Now, moving on to letter C. Now that's what I call water. There's nothing I don't like about this water that I just tasted. There's no aftertaste at all. It's just pure water. No taste, nothing. Absolute perfection. I'm giving this a 10. Really, really, really good water. No aftertaste at all. Now moving on to D. That is the exact same way. That is extremely, absolutely perfection in water. I have to say I like C better than D though, because if you just do you taste the slight plastic as in A, but A, it was very more noticeable than in D. So I'm going to put it right between A and C with the 9. Very good water. Tastes like water. There's just the slightest little taste that that retracts a point from it. But it's very decent water. Now going on to E. It tastes kind of salty. There's something in it that makes it taste kind of weird. I feel like that it tingles the top of my mouth. It slides smoothly down my throat into my stomach, and you feel the sensation going all the way down your esophagus. But there's just almost someone took a salt shaker and just grinded one thing of salt in there. Just that one little thing. I'm not too much of a big fan of this water. I'm gonna have to say, I'm gonna give that a 6. Now, I'm gonna guess which one of these are which. I'm gonna go with A. I'm gonna put A in front of Deer Park. I'm going to put A, I gave an 8, Deer Park. B, I gave a 4. I'm going to say this is tap water. C, I gave a 10. I'm going to go with Dasani because Dasani is my favorite one. I just think it tastes very good. D with 9, I'm going to say that's Aquafina. And then E with 6, very good tasting water. There's just something weird about it. I'm going to put that in front of Springtime. Now let me see if my predictions were correct. Now here I have my lovely assistant Megan. Would you please put the corresponding bottle caps on each bottled water? Thank you. Now for the results. I said that E with a score of 6 was Springtime, and that actually is not true. E actually goes in front of Deer Park, which is a 6, so I gave Deer Park a 6. Now, for Aquafina, I put D in front of it, but actually, Aquafina was A, and I gave A an 8, so Aquafina is an 8. Now, for Dasani, I gave it a perfect 10 out of 10, and I put C in front of it, and C actually is Dasani, so I got the highest score right. And the tap water was indeed B. So I could pick out the tap water and gave it a score of 4. Now, Springtime, I gave a 9. I thought it was very good. There's just this slight little taste afterwards. So those were my results from my blind taste test. I hope you enjoyed, and just for a recap, Springtime, I gave a 9. Aquafina, I gave an 8. Dasani, perfect 10 out of 10. I thought it was absolutely perfect. Deer Park, I gave a 6. And tap water, or at least from my house, I gave a 4. Thank you for watching. This has been CWNS Films. Goodbye.